Hi, this is SJ Talks and Life coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. The Shanquella Robinson case, October 29th of last year. To make a long story short, Shanquella Robinson was unalived in Mexico, was beaten and unalived in Mexico by her friends, so-called friends. And the family tried to the the um the Mexicans authorities tried to get warrants out for the people. United States called itself trying to get the warrants out for the people to bring the people down there to be extradited because they came back to the United States. They didn't get them. They couldn't find them. They wasn't looking for them. Back in April of this year, they said that when they did the autopsy down there, they said that she had spinal injuries. They had a videotape showing the young lady beating on her. And then now they said in April that they did the United States did another autopsy saying that everything was inconsistent and they didn't find no spinal injuries, which is a bunch of bull crap. The lady is on videotape kicking her in the back while she's nude. It's horrific. Trying to make a long story short. So they found the autopsy inconclusive in April. So they um, had, I guess, determined had her death on undetermined cause. So they're not looking for the people that was seen on that video. That lady that was seen on the video, and the people, they're not bringing none of them. The six people that was there when she was beaten, they're not even looking for them or anything like that. Of course, she's a black woman. We all know that. The United States don't care about black people. They don't care about black women. They don't care about what happens to black women. Shanquella Robinson's mother and father still haven't had justice, still have not found justice in this situation. They have decided this month to file a civil suit against, I don't know, against the people, or they decided to file a civil suit um, and to get some type of justice. They're trying to get some type of justice because they're not breaking their neck to try to find these people. And that's why those people came back, because they knew that was going to happen. That's why Mexico should have never let them go. So that's why they came back to the United States, because they knew that they would be able to get away with it, basically. Because the United States doesn't care about what happens to black women, you know. So to date, Shanquella Robinson has not had any justice in this situation. So now her family is filing a civil suit and hoping to get some leeway there. I don't know if these six people are ever going to be brought to justice. I don't know. They're not breaking their neck trying to look for them. But there is God's justice, and God knows what they did. And so there is God's justice. So the only thing we can do is keep praying. I know she was on my heart a couple of weeks ago, so about the situation. I just found out the other day, Brother Elder Rashawn did a video saying that they filed a civil suit. And sure enough, I Googled it and I seen that they filed a civil suit. So hopefully they can get some justice that way. Unfortunately, nothing is going to bring Shanquella back. But it just goes to show you how in this country that they don't care about what happens to black women. They don't care about what happens to black people. But they really don't care about what happens to black women. Because I noticed, if you remember the Natalie Holloway, young white lady, they went to Aruba. They went to Aruba on a senior trip or something like that years ago. Can't remember what year it was. It was quite a few years ago. And she came up unalived. They searched for years and years and years for her murderer. And finally, I guess just recently, the murderer came forth and he confessed to unaliving her and all this kind of stuff. But all this time, they had been looking. It has been an open investigation all these years trying to find out what happened to Natalie Holloway. See, when something happens to young white ladies, they will search forever. They'll search for 30, they'll search for 20, 30 years, and they'll investigate it. They'll keep an open investigation for 30 years to find this person who unalived them. But they don't do that with black women. They pretty much closed Shanquella Robbins' case after they said that the United States found that she didn't have any spinal injuries, which I have a hard time believing that. Um, but you know, they're not breaking their neck trying to find out. They're not breaking their neck trying to get these 6 people because they don't care. And I knew that that was going to happen. I knew that they were going to sweep this under the carpet. I knew they was going to let these people go. Those people knew that they were going to get off the hook. That's why they hurried up and came back here to the United States. The Mexican authorities should have never let them go. It should have kept them for further questioning. So all this is a hot mess. And it just goes to show you how they don't care about what happens to black women in this country. And I pray that her family can get some justice in this civil suit situation. But it's just really sad, you know. And Elder said that, you know, none of the black female content creators are talking about it. But how many black women have been unalived over the past year? You know, how many black women and children have been unalived over the past year? So a lot has a lot. This is continuing to happen. Black femicide rate is at an all-time high. So I thought maybe I'd come on and do a little something to let you guys know that yes, a civil suit has been filed for as far as the Shanquella Robinson case, and I'm going to continue to pray that her family gets justice in this situation. And it's really sad. This is the country we living in, guys. This is the country we living in. We got to pray for our loved ones. Pray that nothing ever happens to our loved ones. Pray that none of our loved ones ever come up missing. Pray that we don't come up missing, because you know what? They're not going to look for us. And if somebody unalives us and they run away, they're not going to break their neck looking for them because they don't care. Okay? So we got to keep our loved ones prayed up. And I pray that Shanquella Robinson's family can get justice, at least in this civil suit. So, but you know, at the end of the day, like I said, God knows what they did. He knows who they are. He knows what they did. So they might be escaping man's justice, but they're not going to escape God's justice, because God knows what they did. Okay, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell. And until the next video, you guys be blessed.